And the largest and deadliest outbreak in Hamilton is growing, and we're hearing that at least 21 people have died now. The outbreak at Graceville long-term care started on November 25th. Since then, Hamilton Public Health says 196 people have tested positive, and 127 of those cases are residents. Keep in mind, the facility is set to have 184 beds. The remaining cases, 69, are staff, and they include a woman in her 50s who has been in hospital for almost a month. Atkinson tells us more.
My mom's been an employee at Graceville for nearly 20 years. She was her floor was the first floor to contract to have COVID cases on the floor.
Christine Outridge tested positive for COVID-19 on November 18th. 3 days later, she was rushed to hospital with severe difficulty breathing.
Her lungs were so depleted that they couldn't even breathe at nighttime by themselves. So they had to move her up to the higher oxygen, which is more of like a water oxygen that goes into your nose, which helped her a lot, got her back stable.
The 56-year-old was in the intensive care unit at the General Hospital for almost 2 weeks.
Definitely scary, a lot better now that she's out of ICU, but she still can't breathe without air. She has air going through her 24 hours a day. And even when she gets home, she might still have to have an air tank with her for a little bit.
Her son Kyle tested positive for the virus shortly after.
It was beyond terrifying. I'm going to say, I contracted it from her. I actually went through a lot less than what she did. I just had the normal, it felt like a flu to me.
Hamilton Public Health says 127 residents of the 184-bed facility have contracted the virus. But the union representing staff at Graceville says at least 21 residents there have died. Ricardo McKenzie says staff asked the company that runs the home to check the ventilation system as a possible source of the outbreak.
They couldn't explain for themselves why the hell the virus is spreading so rapidly across the home. So we have reached out there and asked the employer to do that. We don't know if they're going to comply. As
for Christine Outridge, she's expected to be released from hospital by Monday. Her son says she will go back to work, but not right away. Atkinson, CHCH News, Hamilton.